Welcome back to XFC 15, Tribute on HDNet, live from Tampa, Florida.
We are moving into the business end of the card here at XFC 15 Tribute on HDNet. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Let's go to Nick Newell and Dennis Hernandez.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the cage, from the blue corner, Dennis Hernandez.
From Miami. Oh, I wonder what he's listening to on his iPod. Former ISKA amateur kickboxing champion of Florida with a 7-2 record, one knockout via head kick. Actually fought in Thailand in 2009 at the Tong Stadium. Won his fight under full Thai rules, knees and elbows, all the good stuff. Has a beautiful cross left hook combination. Comes in tonight with a hat-trick of wins over Gabriel Verona, Tita Navarro and Stephen Janidis. Works as a banker full-time and also a full-time father. Told us yesterday he wants to show everybody what he's about. Says that his 3-3 record doesn't truly reflect his skill set. And tonight he has a chance on national television to show what Dennis Hernandez is all about. I mentioned the cross left hook combination. Also look out for the leg kicks of Dennis Hernandez. Thank you on Nick Newell. It's a good step up in talent here for Newell. Your solid chest, because Hernandez is the type of guy who can expose Nick Newell, particularly in the striking, should he start to work those head kicks. Let's see if that'll be the game plan of Hernandez. To that ovation. It is so well founded. Nick Newell, he was born with a condition called congenital amputation of the left arm. He is undefeated 5-0 as a pro. Last time out defeating Anthony Capones in what he said was his hardest fight. Young man who grew up idolizing Bret the Hitman Hart. Big WWE fan he was, and had every kid's dream come true one time at a house show when he was ringside and Bret Hart gave him his sunglasses. Let's have a look how they stack up here. Hernandez and Newell in our tail of the tape. 3-3 versus 5-0. 3 years the older is Hernandez. 1 inch the taller, Nick Newell. The heavier by 1.5 pounds is Newell. He has a massive 4-inch reach advantage on that right arm. Our HDNet Experts Fight Gauge. Striking, Hernandez. Ground game all the way, Nick Newell. Speed goes to Newell, strength goes to Newell, endurance goes to Nick Newell. A 2-month training camp for Newell, did a lot of wrestling with the guys at Western New England University. Wrestled a lot with Vince Ramirez and Leon Davis. His actual college roommate used to be called Kurt Hawkins, who of course now wrestles in the WWE. They used to watch Raw together, then flick over onto the Ultimate Fighter. Hawkins went to pro wrestling. Nick, thankfully for us, came here to mixed martial arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our feature bout of the night. Let's meet the fighters. Right now in the blue corner, he's a striker. He stands in at 5 feet, 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 153.5 pounds. He brings into the cage a professional record of 3 wins and 3 defeats. Tonight, he represents Young Tigers Zen Jiu-Jitsu, and he's fighting from Miami, Florida, Dennis the Menace Hernandez! And his opponent standing across the cage in the red corner. He's a Muay Thai fighter and a wrestler. He stands in at 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in 155 pounds. He brings professional record of 5 wins and no defeats. Tonight, he represents Fighting Arts Academy from Springfield, Massachusetts. Please welcome Notorious Nick Newell. And our referee in charge, John Hosgood. Fighters to the center of the cage, please.
All right, fighters, you received your directions in the dressing room earlier. I want a good, clean fight. I want you to defend yourselves at all times. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Do I have any questions from blue? Any questions from red? Put them up, let's get started.
Look at the intensity on Nick Newell. All of his wins have come in the very first round, and while you think that having a handicap such as Nick does would be a big disadvantage, it's actually proven very advantageous in many ways. Having no left hand means that the grip strength on his right hand is exceptional, and he's adapted it to be able to lock on a choke. He's an awesome-feeling, powerful right grip that has just served him so well. Here we go in the first round. It is Newell in southpaw stance, and he comes out nice on the right. Newell looking for a single leg here. He holds over 300 wrestling wins in high school and college. 2-time Western New England University wrestling captain and all-state wrestler for Jonathan Miller High School. Inside the guard here early on.
Good pass. He's getting knee pushed down. He's partially in the half guard, not quite. I'll get suckered back in the full guard. Great job taking down right away and then trying to pass.
This is not the game plan for Hernandez to be on the ground with Newell in his guard.
Newell did a good job of just pulling the legs by, getting a quick pass and dropping down with a big right hand.
Working away with the ground and pound here is Nick Newell. You see how he will use that left arm to his advantage here, Frank.
It's almost sometimes you think it's a disadvantage, but like you said earlier, it's not. It's an advantage. He doesn't have to worry about where the rest of the arm is. Every time he drops. Oh, go into a heel hook.
Oh, look at this from Nick Newell.
Right around, jumped in right to it. I mean, he fell back. It was amazing to watch him fall back into it. He sits up. You see how quickly he throws his right knee to the inside and immediately slides back and tightens off. See that left arm, which is supposed to be a handicap, all of a sudden becomes the ability to be able to drop on that heel and extend the foot very quickly. It locked it off. He didn't have to worry about the rest of his arm. He slides down the leg very tight, very small. That was picture perfect going into a heel up and no way to stop it because you only have one place to pick. You can't get to it. It's buried underneath your shin already.
Dennis Hernandez is no slouch, and nobody thought Newell would finish him off that quickly. What great sportsmanship here. Nick Newell, a BJJ purple belt under Andrew Calandrelli, shows off his skill set. Christopher James put this one into the history books as Newell goes 6-0.
Our referee, John Hosgood, stops his bell at 1 minute and 11 seconds of round number 1 for your winner by a tap out due to a submission by a heel hook, Notorious Nick Newell!
Frank, Nick Newell here.
Hey, Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Oh man, cloud 9 right now, cloud 9. Ever since I started training, I was waiting for a moment like this. I'm very happy that XFC gave me this opportunity to compete on their card.
I watched hours and hours and tons of tape on you. I haven't seen that heel hook. When did that come up?
I got a lot of tricks you guys haven't seen. You know, I have pretty good stand-up too, but if it goes against the cage, I'm gonna go for the takedown, because I don't think anyone can tap me out off their back. So.
Okay, let's take a look right here at the monitor. We're going to take a look at the replay real fast. Just walk me through it. Tell me what, obviously what the thoughts are, and tell me how you felt like jumping into this so quickly.
Yeah, the plan was to do some ground and pound, but I noticed that he was leaving his leg out there, so I just took it. I just heel hooked him.
You make it sound so easy, and honestly, Mike and I were talking at the broadcast table that, unfortunately, when we talk about this is supposed to be a handicap, your left arm ends up being the best thing for you because there's no way to stop that heel hook. Once you have it laid in there, the arm is so tied off and so tight, it's impossible to get away from. You're going to tear a ton of guys' knees out with that thing.
No, I'm not. No, guys, the next guy that I fight, don't worry about it. Don't do heel hook defense. It's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Nick Newell.
Thank you to Overthrow Gear, Clinch Gear, Fighting Arts Academy, Ultimate MMA, C3 Athletics, and FitConCT.com. You guys are awesome. I got so much stronger since my last fight. And Combat Sports Agency. Thank you.
Mike, back down to you.
What an ovation. What a moment. This has just been an unbelievable night, and that was a performance and a moment in mixed martial arts history that none of us who saw it will ever forget. Rolling here at XFC 15, the St. Pete Times Forum.